Welcome to Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. We just finished Life is Strange, so we're going to play this one, which is a prequel to Life is Strange, about Chloe and Rachel Amber. So, let's go. Okay, that's the bonus episode. All right, so we got 3 episodes, so this is a little bit shorter. We're going to start with episode 1, Awake. This is a story-based game that features player choice. Consequences of your actions and decisions will impact the world around you. Choose wisely. Hey, DJM, you're just in time. We just started. Just playing chicken with a train, as you do.
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill. Fuck yes. Mom would kill me if she knew I was out here.
So you'll notice Chloe does not have her signature blue hair at this point. Still the same length though. All right, we also got journal. I like how it's a different font. Like it's, you know, Chloe has different handwriting than Max. It's interesting that they both draw though. Okay, so here's a letter from 2010. Dear Max, Dad got me the stationery one day when I complained about wanting to send an email and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write Max. The funny thing is I don't really know what to say because we haven't talked in 3 months. Despite all my calls, and texts, and not that I'm upset or anything. Fuck, there's no way I'm sending this, is there? Chloe the Unfriended. So, like, Chloe made multiple attempts to stay in contact with Max, and Max just ghosted, which is pretty rough. Now, this is more like it. Here I can write to you all I want without wondering or worrying if you'll ever write me back. Maybe one day when you return home and apologize for having forgotten all about me and we kiss and make up, I'll show this to you and we can read it and laugh. Or maybe I'll decide that Journal Max is way cooler than Reality Max and you'll just live in here forever as my little imaginary former current best friend pen pal. Time will tell. Chloe the Journal Boss. Put your thoughts in me. Ready? So Mom suggests taking a road trip next summer, and I'm like, cool, I guess. But then she starts talking about David being there. Yes, that David, the wannabe drill sergeant who swooped in on Mom and has stuck around like a bad zit. David, the mustache monster from Planet Dipshit. That fucking David. Anyway, I politely suggested to Mom that perhaps it was too early to assume David would be in the picture by then or breathing. Hey, shit happens. As you might imagine, that didn't go over well. But really, if this guy's still around 3 months from now, then she's got serious self-esteem issues and I got serious self-immolation. Look it up, nerd plans. She can do better. That's all I meant. But she didn't want to hear it. Like, I'm the asshole. Chloe the asshole. Also, I think Chloe's is a spiral journal. I think Max had a bound journal, if I remember correctly. So that's interesting. I don't know. I really like journals. I'm the nerd. So you know how I stopped going to class so much? Like you stopped talking to me so much? Funny story. I had trouble coming up with an excuse, so I just didn't show up. And it was fine. Nobody said anything to me. Crazy, right? It's like I'm invincible all of a sudden. Maybe that's the perk of being the dead dad girl. No one knows what to do with me, so they're actually relieved when I stay home. Wish I'd figured this out sooner. Think of all the wasted school time. P.S. Chris from Blade Runner popped into my head last time I rubbed one. All right. I mean, at first I was thinking about Deckard and that smolder of his, but then Pris just totally stole the show. Probably nothing there. I think I just want her bangs. Chloe the Electric Sheep. Hey, Splinter. Can't believe I was able to keep streaking at work tonight. Hi, Splinter. Welcome. Splinter's on a 7 stream streak. I like how Max's picture is like still like kid Max. So that's how she remembers her. My name is Chloe Price, but you could call me. What? Fuck? I'm an inmate at Blackwell Academy, currently serving a 4-year sentence for crimes against maternity. That would be my mom, Joyce, who seems endlessly disappointed in me, which I get it. I'm no one's image of a perfect daughter or student or anything really, but who the fuck wants to be perfect? I'm surrounded all day by so-called perfection, and it sucks ass. Other things that suck: mom's new drill sergeant boyfriend David, how hard it is to buy weed around here, having no friends, hypocrites, country music, people who say chillax. Chloe, you say hella all the time. Dad being dead. It's been 2 years since he died in a car crash, and I still think about him all the time. I've even been having these weirdly lifelike dreams. Sometimes I think he's trying to tell me something. Other times I remember that he's feeding worms in a ditch right now, and anything is just a fairy tale to make myself feel better. At least I have 2 weapons to help me survive this shitberg town. Pen I use to tag any and everything I want, and my shining personality. If I work at it, maybe I can leave this place just a little less perfect than when I found it. Despite my mom's best efforts, I don't actually hate her. I know shit's been rough since Dad died. Money's tight. Her job as a waitress at a diner isn't exactly glamorous, and I'm clearly not all about the whole going to school thing. Okay, question. How are they affording Blackwell Academy? Why does she have to make things so much harder on the both of us? If I smoke, we're gonna go out to check an awesome show. It's somehow a personal attack on her. She should be happy. Self-medicating, not going postal on everyone. She never used to be this way when Dad was around. She could actually be cool. Lately, there's a hairy dick monster she let into the house that's fucking everything up. David Madsen, a jobless... Is he jobless at this point? Brainless, dickless little shit. With a hard-on for the military and a promise to whip me into shape, asshole. Try to express these concerns to my mom, yet every week it seems the virus spreads to yet another corner of her life, starting to worry that the David flu is the kind of disease that kills its host. Maybe need-based scholarship? Okay. Max Caulfield, MIA, ex-best friend extraordinaire. This artsy motherfucker loves photography more than life itself, and definitely more than me. She even uses old instant cameras. It's probably not healthy for anyone to be that stuck in the past. But who am I to tell people how to live their lives? When we were kids, we'd dress up like pirates and eat ice cream and write and draw these stupid comic books where we had powers and saved people and shit. I would love to see Max's diary from this time period, because I feel like she would not have been writing about Chloe. I feel like Chloe... I don't know. I feel like Chloe cared more about their friendship than Max did. Which is rough, but it kind of seems that way. Then my dad died. Her dad got some job up north. She moved away to Seattle. It was probably the moment when I needed her most, and she bailed. Well, that's not her... Well... Okay, her moving isn't her fault, but her not saying anything to Chloe is her fault. Thanks, Max, for teaching me I can't rely on anyone. I mean it, life lesson learned. Especially when her dad just died. To ghost her. If I were in Chloe's shoes, I would 100% think Max died, and that's why she isn't responding. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, I understand that people grow apart, but usually that happens because you get so busy that you don't reach out to each other. And clearly Chloe was reaching out to Max because she needed her because her dad died. And Max was just like, oops, I'm so busy. Or she would have been like, I'm such a shitty friend over and over and then never respond, I guess. She'd be writing how guilty she feels about Chloe and how anxious she is to talk to Chloe. Maybe. I just, like, I don't even know if Max, like, thought about it that hard. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Max did have a lot of anxiety about it, but it just seems really mean when your best friend's dad just passed away, and you're like, okay, see ya. See ya. Especially because, like, they have texting. You know what I mean? It's not like it would be that difficult to have a chat or, you know, talk on the phone. This isn't back when it was just landlines or even before that. The worst part is that even though we haven't spoken in months, even though she habitually ignored my texts so much, I just stopped trying. Even though I know deep down she doesn't care about me anymore and that she probably has all new friends up in fucking Seattle. I still miss her. If she came back tomorrow and said, hey, Chloe, want to dress up like pirates and be stupid together, I would take her back in a heartbeat. Back when you had to wait for better hours to call your friend in California so it's cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, like it wouldn't have been that difficult to just have a text back and forth. Like, I know that sometimes, you know, you don't respond to a text because you, like, forget, or you are like me and you look at it and then you're like, okay, I need to reply to that later, and then you forget. But, like, Chloe texted her multiple times. So, if I had a nickel bag for every jerk-off guidance counselor or therapist who tried to get me to write shit about dad over the last couple years, I would never have to buy weed from Frank again. What's the matter? Don't want to write your dear old dad? Guess they think it helps me cope with my feelings or whatever, as if a few paragraphs about how great dad was could help me forget that his guts are probably still plastered to the underside of a semi-truck. Jesus Christ, Chloe. And what the fuck am I supposed to write anyway? That he was the perfect dad who was always fun to be around and never angry, that he treated me like an equal, that he was constantly working to make our lives better, that he could always make me laugh even when I was being a bitch, that he sang in the shower and hated hypocrisy, that his barbecue grill is still rusting in the backyard because the thought of either throwing it away or ever using it again are both so painful that it's easier for mom and me just to pretend neither of us notices it. If that's coping, then coping can go fuck itself. Yeah, Chloe's having a rough time. It is weird that in her journal, his name is William. It's not Dad. Same with Joyce. She couldn't call because her dad was using the phone line to play WoW. Okay. Shit to tag. So that's our collectible in this. David shit, Prism Wall, Lost Unicorn, Something Sharp, Lame Ride, Drama Nerds, Happy Brat. The old car, dead white guy, moving canvas. Dead white guy? Like a skeleton? So I think Chloe carries a marker around. Look at Frank. Your shit's here. So she's buying drugs from Frank. Okay, oh my gosh. Let's see. So sorry, I've been bad about emailing. Texting is better for me anyway. So then Chloe texts her like 3 times. So sorry, I've been really busy. You'd love Seattle. More in a bit. 3 more texts. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should set up a time to call. 3 more texts. Maybe this weekend. Okay. So that was November of 2009. And it has been several months with nothing. Why? Girl, you're not that busy. Who is Elliot? Apparently, he thinks the Spanish test sucked. Is this a character? I don't remember this person. Okay, so that's it. Oh, just Joyce saying, will you be joining us for supper? No thanks. Yeah. Okay. Blackwell kid. Oh, someone from school. Yeah, I assumed that. I just didn't know if he was like a character in this game because I don't remember him. If so. We saw a photo in the alt universe of Chloe shortly before the accident kissing a guy. Oh, did we? Oh, maybe it was him? Is he the Warren of this game? Oh, they changed the controls on me. Okay.
No trespassing? No way.
Her voice sounded so weird there. Okay, so I guess to make it simpler than trying to like drag the mouse, we now have to use WSAD. So it might just take me a second to get used to that. Yeah, there's a new voice actor. I don't know why they did that.
Shit.
Was there a strike or something going on at the time? Why didn't they get Ashley Birch for this? Because Chloe sounds very different.
This place is awesome.
Oh, was the
If I'm
strike?
gonna get inside, I'll have to get through that door.
I don't know, man. Just like wait it out. Like it's Uncanny Valley, you know? Like get the actual actor. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna keep trying to. It's gonna take me a second.
That saw looks ancient. I wonder how long ago the mill actually closed.
They got a non-union voice actor. Remember there being drama about it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, people would not like that.
If I owed somebody $1,000, I'd be shitting my pants.
Well, you gonna be shitting your pants a lot, girl.
Those guys need to get a room. Or not. Damn.
Mind your own business. I understand, really, and it won't ever happen again, I swear.
This RV's just begging for a little street art. But if I do it here, someone will see me.
Okay, so we want to go around back? Probably. All right, here's our first graffiti.
Perfect place for me to work.
So Frank's VO is the same, and he's definitely union. Maybe they recorded his part after the strike was over? I don't know.
Now what to draw?
Free candy.
Hey kids! Free candy.
She was like walking around with a big Sharpie.
I'm sorry, officer. It says what on the side of my RV?
I'm surprised that she would do that to Frank since he's her supplier.
Guess fire safety isn't exactly high on the agenda here. This place has collected a lot of junk over the years. I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends.
Since she returned for the DLC, I would guess he might have been later. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Some say the world will end in fire.
Some say in ice.
Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show. This place is sketchy as hell. An old abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, miles from home. Home. Right. Now I remember why I'm here. Any place is better than home.
I don't want to harp on it, but I wish they had just waited. And got Ashley Birch to do the voice.
An old lumber car. Guess it's been years since anyone's actually worked here.
So we've got a bouncer. There's a door over here.
A second door inside? So close, and yet so far. This band shreds so hard. I gotta get in there.
It's also hard when we just played the OG game. Yeah, so it's like way more noticeable. But I just don't like it.
I've got to figure out how to get past this guy.
Help you, miss?
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
Yeah, okay, Chloe.
It's not a bad fake, kid, but you're in over your head here. Do yourself a favor and scram.
Surprised
Can't
they got
let him push me around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him?
Surprised they got Ashley again instead of the most certainly cheaper non-unionized VA. I am too, but I think fan backlash was pretty, like, I remember there being quite a bit of backlash for the change, so I feel like maybe that's why they. Whoa! I was just.
Keep walking, kid.
I was just looking over there.
Nothing says badass like a nice floral print.
New dialogue unlocked. But yeah, I wonder if they did it as a reaction to the fan backlash. For me, it's like the Doctor in Persona 5. The new voice in Royal is very noticeable, but I like the two equally. Fair.
God, again? What do you want, kid?
Let me inside now! Does the exclamation point and the hashtag, does that mean that she's just gonna start swearing? Is that what that means?
Is that your bike over there?
Yup.
It's, pretty cool.
Gee, thanks. Is that all?
It's the diss battle thing? What is that?
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
You should probably just go.
Never mind.
Yeah, keep walking.
So we can listen.
I understand, really.
Can I climb over there at all? Or am I stuck?
That saw looks ancient. I wonder how long ago the mill actually closed.
Can I climb?
I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends.
Trying to see if there's like a broken bit of wood or something I can climb. I assume we don't have to do the disc battle to get in. But...
A second door inside? So close, and yet so far.
So far nothing. I might have to because it's a tutorial. Yeah, it's just Chloe was like saying like maybe I could use something around here, but maybe not. Maybe I do have to do it to start. I guess we'll do it then.
God, again? What do you want, kid?
This. You've started a backtalk challenge.
I have to convince this door staff.
This is
that
Chloe's
I'm not giving up
superpower.
until he lets me inside.
In backtalk, you use arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager? I just want to see the band.
I thought we went over this. Isn't it past your bedtime?
This is such a weird feature. To succeed, pay attention to what your opponent says. Okay.
Come on, bro. Do me a solid, yo.
Do me
Stop
a
being
solid,
cute and
yo.
just split.
Stop being cute and just split.
Look at my face. Do I look cute? Or do I look like I'm going to kick your ass?
Okay, kid. I get it. You're tough.
Maybe I am a kid. Because this place looks like a damn playground to me.
A girl like you? I can't protect you in there.
A girl like you with pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me on what I can do.
That is a traditional Samoan... Look, my boss decides who gets in, all right?
Just look the other way. No one will know. Besides, people love me. I'm funny.
Around here, funny people have a way of getting hurt.
Oh, I didn't realize I had a timer.
Relax already. You're flexing so hard you're going to pop.
Keep pushing me.
I
See
thought she
where
was
it
gonna
is.
say poop.
I'm sorry, okay? I just really want to get in.
Why can't you get it through your thick skull that you're not?
What's wrong? Don't know how to...
If you let me finish, you'll understand
Understand what? That you're pathetic?
that you're not getting in. Now get the hell out of here.
Great. Now how am I going to get inside?
The bouncer got the upper hand, but don't worry, Chloe's story will just take a slightly different direction. I don't know if that was scripted or not.
Maybe there's another way in around here. There's got to be another entrance nearby.
On the other side? Can I like go on the other side now? This doesn't work at the library. You would get suspended fast. I don't
I'd
think
join a
this
motorcycle
would
gang.
work ever.
If I had any friends. Might be able to get inside through that loading door. If I can get to it, that is.
There we go.
This thing's heavier than it looks.
he's not gonna hear the music pouring out. How old is Chloe supposed to be here? I think
follow
she's...
the lights and the sound. Can't wait to get in there and thrash.
I think she's 15 or 16.
Classy. No thanks. I try to avoid hepatitis when I can.
Yeah. Oh look, it's Frank.
Frank Bowers? What is he doing here?
Do you not know that's his RV?
Yo, Frank!
Hey!
Chloe?
I know your name, you idiot. You bought pot for me every month for a year. Look at that getup. Studs. You're trying too hard. What are you even doing here?
I'm here to see Firewalk, man. They rock.
How'd you even hear about this little shindig?
Your mom told me.
The
Got him.
internet. How else?
Seriously? Fucking kids.
Come here often.
You come here a lot, or?
Yeah.
Right. It's cool.
I'm really glad you approve.
I'll see you later.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Half those stairs are rotted through. Looks dicey. That dog is fierce.
Will Chloe get her hand ripped off if I try to pet this dog?
What's her name?
Delia.
Ask before you pet the dog.
She doesn't usually like people.
Yeah. Me neither. Sober up, girl. You're missing the show. Damon Merrick again? Who is this guy?
Oh, I thought it said... Oh, it's just saying it is a tag. I thought that was a prompt to tag.
That shirt is rad.
No. Look, we have to set this up exactly as I explained it to you.
Looks like that parking brake is the only thing keeping that car from rolling down the ramp. Yeah, no shit. This car could slide down any minute.
I can't hear you.
Is that guy
Talk
selling
louder,
merch?
please.
Wish I had some
Okay,
cash.
good.
Hey, are you selling any
20
band
bucks.
shirts? What?
$20 for a t-shirt.
That's... dick.
No. Look, we have to set this up exactly.
Crap.
Don't you judge me, spooky deerhead. I'm here for the band.
It could be a reference to Rachel. The deer.
Reminds me of the way I make important life choices.
Oh my god, Chloe.
Cold beer, free for the taking.
We have to set this up exactly.
Sweet knife. Just like the one my mom refused to get me for my birthday.
I can't hear you.
I forgot how
Okay, good. That's exactly
how
what we
much
think.
Chloe is in this game. Chloe's a lot. Here. This is like angst on top of angst.
Sketch Central.
I mean, what do you expect, Chloe? This whole place is sketch.
Graffiti everywhere. I think they missed a spot. What are you looking at? 300 dock workers laid off, their pensions canceled? God, Prescott's a real tool.
Are we surprised? No, we're not.
Sweet dreams, hombre.
That guy, he looks like he might need some medical attention.
Damn, there are a lot of people here. Here we go. Ugh, fuck.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Relax. You bumped into me, remember?
His friend in the background.
Yep, my bad, dude.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Nope. Don't care either.
You have a tattoo that says dope
Hey,
on
let
your
me know how
neck,
that
bro.
works out for you, bitch.
All right, mosh pit is a no-go. Fine. Maybe I can get a better view of the action from up above.
New dialogue unlocked with who?
Half those stairs are rotted through. Looks dicey.
Well, let's see if we come crashing to the floor. Just like fall through. That'll up Chloe's death count.
Fuck, yes! Finally made it! I can't believe it!
You spilled my beer, bitch.
Beer.
You should be more careful. It's a rough place.
I don't like your
Why did he come up here to throw a fit about it? Why would you walk
We're
towards
not
him?
done.
Hey, I'm sorry about the beer, okay?
Not good enough.
All right.
How about I show you how unimpressed I am with limp dick assholes who get butthurt over a spilled beer?
I think
Hey,
she's
North.
calling us out, dude. She's gonna regret every word. Every word.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some
I'm
manners.
serious.
Bro, you're like
you wanna
30.
See me get angry here? Because I'm getting there. And it won't be pretty. It
She
won't.
thinks she can take you?
Again, you're like 30 and you're trying to fight a child.
Hey, dickhead.
Yeah, Rachel. Bonk.
Rachel? Come on. Hurry up.
not gonna happen. Calm down.
Wow, Frank's.
Come on, man.
Oh, probably because of
Walk away.
Rachel.
Screw this. Bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
So wait, is he into Rachel? Cause aren't they like 16 here? And Frank's definitely like an adult. Not yet, if I recall correctly. Okay. So do we think he was just protecting them because they're young? My impression is the Frank stuff didn't start till later. Okay. He's not as bitter as he is in Life is Strange. Probably because Rachel, like, I assume maybe her disappearance caused him to be bitter.
Sometimes all I want to do is shut my eyes and tell the world to go to hell. Daily rituals are important, even when they involve writing unread letters to friends who have forgotten you.
Max the loser. Yeah, that's right. I called you loser. Want to know why? Because you weren't at Firewalk last night. Would Max have gone to that at that point? I don't know. Maybe she would have gone if Chloe tried to drag her there. Like, Max just doesn't seem like she'd be into that. Even Frank was there. Mom, if you're reading this, you shouldn't be reading this. It's maybe the greatest night of my life. Was it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Hiked there on the train tracks. No, you were playing chicken with the train. Use my ninja skills to get inside this crazy old mill. Firewalk was the shit. There were these two asshole skeevy guys whose manhood I wrecked. I mean, Rachel hit them with a bottle. Or the one. I got rescued by the most popular girl at school. How was your night, loser?
Hey, Max. Hey, Dad. Another day in paradise. Right?
Chloe, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Last night, seeing Firewalk live. Those skeevy assholes. That girl. Was that really Rachel Amber?
That shark
Smell
plushie
like
is
cigarettes
pissed.
and beer. Better change clothes. I'd like to think my humor has improved with age.
Has it?
better living through chemistry.
My God, Chloe's, your whole personality is weed.
Yeah, no one needs to see that. Thank you.
Oh, I think that was her report card, maybe? I should have looked at it first.
That really was Rachel Amber. And she saved my life. How was last night even real? One of these days, I'm actually going to use you to do my homework. Ask Miss Arcadia. You're the only source of info I trust in this town.
Her picture kind of makes her look like Max. Her profile picture. Dude, do we think well, I guess when she was friends with Max, Max didn't have her, like, signature, like, short hair yet. I was like, did she just copy Max and cut her hair? But did you hear about Firewalk coming to town? I guess that's how she heard of it. So...
Wait, what? Who? What photo?
Oh, boy. Victoria Chase commented on a photo you're tagged in. To view the photo, make sure you click on the following link.
I have feelings about this. Most of them are not good feelings.
You were thinking that too? What, that she looked like Max in the picture? Oh, young Max preferred her hair tied so tight it crushes her skull. Don't click, it's spam. It definitely looked like spam. Victoria says, you look hot. Who's the arm candy? Interesting. That's Chloe Price. How do they not know who she is? If she was in school with them. Taylor, wasn't Rachel invited to your sleepover last night? I was wondering where she was. Damn. Yeah, I know, Alyssa. This is a really intelligent conversation. And just think, all those people are about to be dead in a few years.
Dad was so proud of me for winning that stupid science fair.
It would be funny if they let your character get an in-game fishing skin or something.
Bask, ye mortals, in the light of the glowy bear.
It'd be wild if you played this game first, and then you played the original. That would be crushing.
Used to dream of riding a unicorn as a kid, but then all the unicorns died.
I get that Chloe is supposed to be kind of like, I don't give a shit, but like a lot of her dialogue and the way it's delivered is like so monotone.
No more unicorns, no more princesses, and no more fucking rainbows.
Yeah, graffiti
Words
the
of
wall.
wisdom, don't fail me now.
Victoria won't be dead. She'll be in Seattle, and then a few years later, she'll be in Chloe's pants. Yeah, I guess Victoria survives.
Just ask Steve Jobs. Fun fact. Shark babies eat their siblings in the womb. Maybe that's why I'm an only child.
So many lines are delivered like she's trying to be cool in the emotionless tone that should be heartbreaking. Sounds like she's still trying to sound cool. Yeah. Like, that's what I meant with, like, angst on top of angst. Like, Chloe is already angsty and so is the dialogue, but then, like, the delivery just takes it to another level where I'm just, like,
I
rolling
still
my
smell
eyes.
like last night. I really need to change. Max made me this mix CD years ago. And because it was Max, not a single song was pirated.
And because it was Max.
as awesome as some of those shows with Elliot were, they were nothing compared to Firewalk last night.
Happy 2-month versary? So, is she dating Elliot? Or was she? Kind of seems like it.
Mom said I was too young to go. She was wrong, and it was awesome. I used to love skateboarding. It's the only mode of transportation that doubles as a middle finger to authority.
Pirate hat.
I bet
Can I wear
Lon
that?
Max Silver traded her hat for beer and booty long ago.
Yeah, that sounds like Max.
How do I want to express my teenage angst today?
Oh my god. Okay. Bonus outfits. What do we get? Hot dog man. Hot dog man. Yeah. That really fits. That really says punk. I wish it would let me preview them. Oh, wait. Will it let me? Or... Classic Chloe? What's classic Chloe? She gonna have the dyed hair? Dude, just have a preview so I can see what they look like without having to... Okay, so it's Chloe's outfit, but just not the blue hair. Okay, so we got a raven, a butterfly, punk dough, and Illuminati. Fuck yeah, nothing says I'm acting out because my dad died in a freak accident quite like Hot Dog Man. So that's like Max's shirt. Except it's in a different color. All right, what's Illuminati? Oh, she wears... Does she wear that in Life is Strange? I think that's graffitied. Shorts and tights are not Chloe at all. Yeah, I agree. Well, you know it is Chloe. Hot dog man. I've chosen hot dog man. None of you will convince me otherwise. I do like that you get to pick outfits in this one, though. That's nice. That's nice. A nice touch.
I really should get going.
I really appreciate it. That's what she just sounded like. I should get going. I'm so angsty.
Shit. Where's my phone? God, it's not here. How drunk was I last night?
Chloe, you didn't take a beer.
Said breakfast.
You
Guess I
didn't
better
take
try
a
calling my
beer.
phone with
And I know, because I was
Mom's.
calling the shots. So, how'd you get drunk?
Okay. Mom's phone is probably in her room. I can use it to call mine, then figure out where the hell I left it. The preferred towel of Captain Bluebeard, scourge of Arcadia Bay.
Unless she had a few off screen, I guess.
Mom's hiding her gray hair to impress her boyfriend. Maybe gray hair's his kryptonite. Maybe I should dye my hair gray.
It'd be cool if we could actually, like, dye her hair, but pick a color.
Home sweet home. Whoever said you can't go home again was probably from Arcadia Bay. And he could go home again. He just didn't want to.
Flaming pink, that's right.
I want Mom to be happy, but not like this. Not like this!
Not like this! A guide to moving oneself. A guide to forgiving oneself and moving forward. Love after loss.
Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you've ever been to stand up taller than you ever were. Blech. Don't give up on yourself. A single spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. Better.
You could have the player pick a color and then have a scene where she does blue at the end or Rachel gives her the blue. Yeah, I mean, there's time between this and the first Life is Strange, so they're definitely, you know, she could have just changed the color. Like, if Chloe's gonna be this angsty, I want to just be able to do, like, unhinged stuff. I want to be able to take that book and throw it out the window, you know? That's the kind of stuff, not just, like, drinking a
It's weird
beer.
that Mom's always hoarding these old catalogs. It's not like we have any money.
She hides her porn in there.
Mom's finally making her bed again? I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah, go full gremlin. Exactly. Just, like, unhinged. Not just, like, you know, angsty teenager shit.
I should call my phone.
Ah, Mom! Bad enough that David comes here for dinner.
Give her cats Raven makeup from Lost Records. Yeah.
I made this for Mom when I was like 10 years old. If she wore it now, I'm not sure which of us would be more embarrassed.
See, throw that out the window. Set the dresser on fire. Why can't we do that?
I hate that she hides all our old pictures of Dad.
What's the matter, Mom? You don't want Dad to see your new boyfriend?
You don't deserve to be stuck in a drawer like this.
Strangle David with the necklace. Peak teenage drama. Yeah. Exactly.
Can't believe I used to sneak in there for her makeup.
Mom's old engagement ring. Supposed to be mine, if I'm ever stupid enough to get married. Grade B? Fuck you, Arcadia Pond. Wait, Mom's selling her engagement ring?
Oh, it looks like we can talk to her about it. I think they need money, Chloe.
How can Mom look at this every day and not see what a tool she's dating?
Let me change her background. Come on. Let me change it to Hot Dog Man. Is there a mod to replace David with Hot Dog Man? I need to know.
Sounds like my phone is definitely nearby.
It's in the bathroom? Is it in the toilet?
Ugh, I drank way too much last night. Or was it just enough?
I feel like Chloe had like half a sip of a beer and is trying to be like, whoa, last night.
There we go. Wonder how many calls I've missed.
That would be amazing. You'd choose all the bonding choices with David if he were Hot Dog Man. Yeah, I would. You finished chem homework? No. Dude, that's the third time. I already know everything. Okay, Chloe. I do like that her phone's cracked. I think that's a nice touch. Chloe, will you be home by curfew? There will be consequences.
Chloe, breakfast. Bring my purse down with you, please.
Yeah, okay. I think I saw Mom's purse in her room.
Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't like, steal all your mom's money.
Oh, can you grab my cell phone too? No more dawdling. I need to talk to you.
I'm getting your shit. Hold on.
Yeah, that really makes me want to hurry.
Is there any graffiti I can do in mom's room? Okay, David shit, prison wall. That's probably somewhere in Blackwell. Drama nerds, moving canvas, dead white guy, the old car. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if you had to let a bird inside that
Coming,
house.
Mom.
Would she have hit that point by now? Of what?
Finally, you can put my purse on the dining table. Might still have time for breakfast if you hurry.
Dining table, here I come.
That's what I think too, Crab. Oh, stealing from her mom? No, I don't think so, but it's like a lot of the stuff is like stereotypical, like bad teenager stuff, like the graffiti, drinking, the drugs, like stuff like that. It's like, you know what I mean? So like that seems like a stereotypical like bad teenagery thing to do. So I'm surprised that that wasn't an option.
David's here so early. Mom calls him just a friend, but look at him. He's pretending he didn't just spend the night. And you never saw the condoms, Chloe. You never saw the condoms. Dad took these photos. Now that David's staying over so much, I wonder how long it'll take Mom to shove them in a drawer somewhere.
Well, she doesn't, so.
Mom doesn't want me to know, but it's pretty clear her boy toy, David, hasn't worked in like a year.
Did he like recently? Well, I assume it's been a while since he left the military. So maybe he got laid off from whatever job he was working? I don't know.
Any letter from Blackwell is never good.
Yeah, let's open it.
Is Mom having trouble with payments again?
Well, it's got to
Scholarship
be
doesn't cover
expensive,
everything.
right?
Like I need another reason for Principal Wells to get on my case.
Okay, her scholarship doesn't cover everything. So she had a scholarship, but also her grades are shit. She never shows up. I don't know. I would feel guilty if I had a scholarship to an expensive school and then my grades were bad and I never went.
Aren't you glad you left for Seattle, Max? And never looked back?
He got fired from the bus, I guess.
Family pic used to hang here. Wow. I can't actually remember which one.
Tag it. Don't worry, Chloe. They won't have sex. They'll just sniff each other. If their wedding photo is anything to go by.
Dad always talked about upgrading to a flat screen. Too bad that never happened. I would have gotten this bad boy in my room.
Hard to believe I was an 8th grade science athlete. Did I peak in middle school?
I hope not. That would be tragic.
We're already supporting one. Thanks. From when Max and I spilled Mom's wine. I think the only reason Mom hasn't recarpeted is so she can stay mad at me. It's my job to water these plants, but it was Dad's job to remind me, so nobody's fault, really.
Shoot. I was hoping David could get a job on a container ship. To Japan.
Why do I suddenly want to get some fireworks?
Wildfire warning has been issued for all residents of Arcadia Bay. Man, this place can't catch a break. Shipyard closing. Layoffs from Sean Prescott. Are we surprised?
This
No.
is Principal Ray Wells. Let me be emphatic. I have an enormous stick inserted into my butt. Thank you. Also, Chloe, you're poor and in trouble.
She should have done the voice for Principal Wells. That was spot on. So it looks like tuition is increasing. After a survey of the tuitions of prestige academics of similar caliber, we are simply keeping ourselves competitive. Blackwell parents invest in their children, not their vacation homes. You don't even have accessibility for student. Like you're not wheelchair accessible. So I don't think you're of the same caliber. How is raising prices being competitive? I guess to try to look like they're as good as other schools. Wells further emphasized that in addition to merit-based tuition awards, the school's program of need-based scholarships remains in place for students who maintain exceptional academic records. Okay, so Chloe's probably on a need-based scholarship, but probably not for long, so I don't think her grades are good. Also, their star teacher is a sociopath. Is he there? Oh, yeah, I guess he would have to be, right? Because he knew Rachel. I mean, at some point.
Chloe, I don't have all day. Would you get over here already?
I should see what Mom wants before she strokes out. Got Mom's purse, still exhausted. Better not do any more good deeds today.
Made that for Mom in an art class when I was like 5. She was never a smoker, but it's cool. I was never an artist.
Wait, those aren't Mom's keys. And these would be David's keys. There's probably a better place for them than the ashtray I made Mom. Like his home, maybe?
I thought she was going to say like his butt. That was the obvious joke, Chloe. Like his butt. Oh no, this reminds me of being stuck inside the snow globe.
Feeling trapped? Right there with you.
It's the same lingo businesses use. Where's the extra money going? You could get him fired for skimming. Yeah, is that his alcohol fund? It's Max's
Little
fault
dude's
that
like,
plant's
What the
dead.
hell just happened?
You can just keep shaking it. And Joyce is like, what are you doing? I'm just gonna stand here and shake this.
Little dude's like, what the hell just happened? Dad's old swear jar. We spent the last of his curses on bus fare and milk. How can bacon smell so good, but I'd still rather stuff these sugar bombs in my mouth?
It's an expression of my inner rage, Mom, shaking the snow
Pot
globe.
roast? Mom hates pot roast.
I bet David loves pot roast.
It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just that when your mom works in a diner, you're not always in the mood for diner-type food. Joyce Price, a.k.a. Mom. She looks as beat as I feel. Hey, Mom. You wanted to talk?
When I send you a text message, Chloe, like last night, I need you to answer.
You can just say text.
Sorry,
Same
I was
message.
trying to
And I
be
need you to
Max
answer
and
without
not
the snort.
answer.
Sorry. I hear you. I'll do better about replying.
Thank you.
I was taking advice from Max
that what
and
you
not
wanted to
replying to
talk about?
texts.
What is it with you and David? Always cutting to the chase. Why can't we just have some pleasant conversation before school?
I thought you hated pot roast.
you can have a no thank you helping.
No, you hate pot roast. I don't care.
I don't hate it.
I don't care about
And
anything,
David
Mom.
likes it. And don't say you don't care.
So that's what we're doing now? Whatever your boyfriend likes? Are you selling your engagement ring?
Chloe, jewelry gets appraised for all sorts of reasons. Like for insurance.
Nice dodge.
How about this? You don't go in my bedroom when I'm not there.
How about you don't ask me to get your damn purse then?
You do realize I hate your boyfriend with every fiber of my being, right?
Damn.
Chloe! You don't hate him.
He calls me girly. He's a dickhole.
He can be old-fashioned.
Yeah, an old-fashioned dickhole.
One of them old-fashioned dickholes. Imagine if Joyce was just, like, got real for a second and was like, Chloe, you don't hate David. You hate yourself.
Ah, right. School. My favorite.
You used to love to learn.
Yeah. I used to think drugs were lame too.
I wish you wouldn't joke like that. Let's not fight. I made you breakfast.
Nah. I'll just grab something later.
Oh, you'll enjoy this. The other day I made 4 eggs, 2 for David, 2 for me. And just before I served them, he says, "What are you gonna eat?"
Joyce, I don't think you know
I'll
Chloe's
enjoy
sense
that,
of humor.
Tired, huh? That'll teach you to break curfew.
What?
I know what time you came home last night. And don't think you can get out of school just because you missed the bus again.
Why would you assume that?
Who do you think your principal calls when you skip? Do you think I enjoy lying for you, saying you're sick just so you don't get expelled? Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
But Mom, the whole point of lowering expectations is so you won't be disappointed in me. Ever again.
You're happy doing what you're doing? Fine. Keep at it. Just let me know so I can stop fighting with Blackwell to keep you on scholarship. Money's tight enough as it is.
Maybe David should start paying rent. He spends the night often enough.
How would you know? You're never here yourself. David thinks you need discipline.
David should mind his own business.
I think it's great David's taking an interest. He's a good man. Maybe he can help.
Joyce probably texts him and is like, Chloe snuck out again. You should come over. You'd be mocking your kid to try not to cut themselves on that edge.
Dad was a good man.
That's not fair. I'm glad your father still has a place in your heart. But sometimes we need to make more room in our hearts for new people.
And sometimes, when we're incredibly desperate and lonely, we choose the absolute wrong kind of people to let into our hearts. Mom.
Damn, I really thought she was going to
David's had
say
some hard times
something
too,
else.
You know, if he's kind enough to share his experience, I expect you to listen.
Like I'd let him get within 15 feet of me.
When he takes you to school today,
Very funny.
you will be nice, you will be respectful, and you will say thank you.
Are you serious?
This is such...
What, Chloe? Such what?
Mom's trying. I guess. Maybe I should too. But what's the point in getting along if it means pretending everything's fine when it's not? Mom, I know you're dealing with a lot.
Thank you. I understand you don't need me as much anymore. But I need you.
I do still need you. You're my mom.
I'm proud of you for being so self-sufficient. But the whole world's not out to get you.
Tell that to the world.
You're impossible. But I love you.
I love you too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, David's waiting. You'll need to bring him his keys from the ashtray. try not to kill each other.
Got it. Unless he tries to give me advice. Or looks at me funny.
Chloe.
Or looks at me at all.
Chloe.
Mom,
Have a good day.
you too.
Hope we get to experience the
Bringing
weird
David his
birthday
keys
photo.
is about the most humiliating thing Mom could ask me to do.
Really, Chloe? Is it? Hope we get to experience the weird birthday photo where Chloe is threatening David with a knife. Could you imagine? Are we gonna see them get married? Are we gonna see the sniff in real time?
No point in putting off the inevitable torture of driving to school with David. I better get going.
Nothing to tag, I guess. Hey, is this Chloe? Hey. Have your DVD. You can get it before school. Thanks. This makes me so mad, but I'm sure it's written that way. How so, Eco?
What a piece of crap. The car, too.
Got him.
Why do you women always take forever to get ready?
Really?
You men will leave without us. No, Mom. I swear he beat himself to death with a tire iron. Repeatedly.
Electrode insulator's probably cracked.
Kick him in the ass.
You know what a spark plug does?
Yes.
It ignites
Did you
the
not
part-
hear me? I said I know what it does.
Then go grab my socket wrench set from the garage, and we can get moving.
What is this? Quality time? Ugh. Better just get the socket wrench and get this over with.
Slam the hood shut on.
Mom should date literally anyone else. Where's the socket wrench set again? All I see in the garage is family stuff. No, not your stuff.
Dick around on your own time. It's in the toolbox. In the garage. Won't be late to school on my watch.
Shit in his car. I'm glad that the chat's advice remains consistent.
Tiniest penis in all of Arcadia Bay.
To be like, well, my kid's angry and hurting because her dad died. Maybe this jackass who doesn't respect her can discipline her. Yeah. And, like, he is a jerk.
What's
I mean,
David
it's
doing,
not...
leaving
like,
stuff in our garage anyway. Does he think he's moving in or something?
I understand that Chloe is being really difficult. And that would be hard, for sure, as a parent. But, like, David is also really nasty to her. It's not like, you know... he's going about everything the right way and Chloe's just being a punk.
Should fill this with gasoline just in case David's car ever catches on fire. Damn. The stereo used to be in Dad's workshop. I should hook it up in my room before garbage day gets it first.
Oh, I think that's the stereo we see. Life is Strange.
Dad's old camera. Do they even make film for these anymore?
And that's what Max gets.
Uh-oh. Mom's been cleaning again.
She's also lost the love of her life and is trying very hard to move on. Chloe doesn't make anything easy. David makes no sense.
I'm supposed to get David his stupid wrench. What the
Yeah,
hell
I
has
get
happened to my
Joyce
life?
wanting to move on and, like, you know, try to be happy and stuff. It's just like David really doesn't. Treat Chloe very well. I mean, he's just, I don't know, he's very abrasive. And then he, like, gets into all the surveillance shit. I don't know if he's going to be like that in this one, but
This was the photo Mom took down from the living room. Guess we don't have room for it and David's mustache.
that is such a better photo than the sniffing photo. That is so much better than the sniffing photo. Oh my god.
David's lawnmower. Maybe Mom and I like our lawn the way it is. Ever think of that?
He has no right to be that nasty to his girlfriend's daughter, and the fact that it goes on for years with him hitting her and everything makes both David and Joyce irredeemable. Yeah, the hitting definitely is like over the line, and the surveillance in their house without their knowledge. And I don't know if that was the only time he hit Chloe or if he had hit her before. I mean, Joyce does finally react to it at the end of Life is Strange, but she didn't really react that much when we told her.
Dad's toolbox. He used to get so excited whenever anything sprung a leak or busted.
Yeah, Crab, I agree. Like, it would be different if Chloe was just kind of being a little brat, but
I'm supposed to get David.
David being the way he
wrench.
is
What the hell
doesn't
has happened in my life?
doesn't really help. The snapping for her to go to him we just saw would be going over the line for me. Oh yeah, the you're a dog, come here. Yeah, no. Absolutely
Do these have
not.
chapters on hotwiring your mom's boyfriend's car so you can drive it off a cliff? Asking for a friend.
It's a wild relationship to me compared to my relationship with my stepdad for like 3 years where I was still a teenager. He never tried to do any actual parenting because he knew I had a dad and a mom. It doesn't really feel to me like David... I don't think he understands
I should look in David's
parenting.
toolbox and try not to get to...
Okay, Chloe, shush. I don't think he understands parenting. I think to him it's just like discipline. Like that's the only thing he really understands. Which he's not a good fit for a stepdad for Chloe. And also I'm kind of like, Joyce, like are you getting Chloe any kind of help, like therapy? Because it really seems like she's struggling with grief. And I know that Joyce is trying to move on. I understand that. I understand that she's trying to like be happy herself and stuff. But at the same time, Chloe doesn't seem ready. And I don't know if she's getting Chloe any of the help she needs. Maybe she is and we just haven't gotten to that. Like, I don't know if Chloe's like blowing off like meetings with a counselor or something. But she definitely needs either an outlet or like someone to talk to that isn't Joyce about her grief, because she's really struggling with it. He's trying to a boot camp to get her in line strategy, and yeah, that doesn't work. Well, especially when like the kid is grieving, you know what I mean? Like, so that makes it even worse. Hey, hero. If it feels very my parents would beat me with a whip and I turned out just fine. Yeah, David does give off that vibe. Family's different for everyone. My friend's stepdad is more of a parent to him than either of his bio parents. David and Chloe is cartoonish. Yeah, yeah.
Testosterone poisoning while doing it. By toolbox, did David mean this, or did he mean himself?
Got him.
There's his stupid socket wrench set. Let's get this shit show over with. 50-50 chance I smash him in the face with this. 60-40. Maybe 90-10.
Just throws it at him.
A little more hustle wouldn't have killed you.
Maybe it would have. But see, like, stuff like that, like, little, like, picking at her like that. Like, come on, man.
See what's gunking up the
It's like, this is why she doesn't like
That's a
you.
sign of
Carbon deposits? No shit.
You know, you could actually be good at
Lots
this.
of things can kill
Lost the
Chloe.
attitude.
Isn't that the truth?
My attitude is what makes me special, David.
All right.
Fine.
Fine. Whatever.
He does act like a punk sometimes. He's even kind of trying to bond. Like, I think, again, I think he just doesn't. He doesn't know how, and I don't think.
With you, right?
Every house needs a good toolbox.
But I also don't think that Joyce is really
We've already got one, but thanks.
helping with that. To be like, hey, like, that's not how you bond. She just sort of seems to, like, yell at Chloe, or not necessarily yell, but, like, lecture Chloe. I don't know if she's also lecturing him.
Roll.
Please don't want to talk. Please don't want to talk.
I
Please
want to
don't want
talk
to.
to you about something.
Fuck.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me. You've enjoyed enough of a vacation from having a father figure. So there's some things I want to be real clear about.
Again, this just goes into, like, discipline. See, yeah, Tim, it's like they could bond over cars and stuff, but then he does this shit. And I don't know, I feel like Joyce should, if he wants to be in their lives and he wants to be a parental figure, I think Joyce kind of needs to guide him with that, because he doesn't have a fucking clue what he's doing, obviously, or any experience raising any kid, especially a teenager. But, like, go way lighter, saying you get it, but he wants to try. Don't start with, I'm your dad now, show respect. Yeah. It's also kind of cringy. She thinks she can tell him not to put his stuff in the house. Yeah, which is why I like this more than Life is Strange. He's just totally an irredeemable asshole the whole game until the end. Here, he's a dick, but you see the struggle. Yeah, like the back and forth. His face. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what conversations are going on between him and Joyce, obviously, but I really think that Joyce should be like, yeah, you don't talk to her like that. Like, here's a better approach. Because he's not really doing himself any favors for this relationship by coming in and trying to be this authoritarian. All right, what's he gonna say if we ignore and endure?
Joyce, your mother, she's hurting, Chloe. Hurting for you. You've had it rough, no doubt about it. But all this staying out late, ignoring her command, drinking.
See, like, calling it, like, command.
It's making everything harder for her. You need to shape up, get your act together, and put someone else first for a damn change. Am I making myself clear?
Is it crazy if part of what David's saying makes sense to me?
Got it. Thanks. We should really get going.
Glad we understand each other.
At least he's centering Joyce, not making it all about him. Yeah. Which is good. And I think he does really care about Joyce. I think he's trying. He's just, like, again, really sucks at it.
Country music? Dad loved this song. I just called to tell you that I miss you, my old friend.
Like, you could phrase, listen to your mother, she's having a rough time, better. Yeah, definitely.
What a beautiful day. This isn't right. I know what a spark plug does, jerkwad.
Well, that's good, Atlas. I'm glad that you and your stepdad could have a good relationship.
If Mom were here, she'd tell him to turn that junk off. Dad, turn it up.
Picking up my lover from the grocery store.
I also forgot about the ghost dad scenes. This is so weird. Why isn't
Hey.
Billiam chasing her through a messed up version of the school
Out of the
yelling
car, Chloe.
insults?
You're gonna be late.
Why aren't we in a bad stealth section? No, no bad stealth section.
Shit. Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady.
Oh, come
I
on,
can see
dude.
you rolling your eyes.
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
See? Then he has to do this shit.
I'll warn everything.
It's like, if you actually want to bond with her when she like, even if it's not exactly what you're looking for her trying, like, you kind of have to, it's gonna take time. I see all. We should give him the Illuminati shirt. Sarcasm is better than nothing. I don't even think she was being sarcastic. I think she just kind of sounds that way. Uptight prick with his low resolution car. Yeah, I'm very conflicted on like this version of David.
Hey, Chloe.
Oh. Hey, Elliot.
I heard you had a hell of a night. I mean, people are talking about it.
People can eat a
I didn't
dick.
remember that you existed,
Even social
sir.
media haters can't ruin how awesome last night was.
So, how about The Tempest? Blackwell Theater at its most pretentious.
Yeah, totally.
I know it's gonna be lame, but I was thinking, do you want to go together tomorrow?
I try to make it a rule not to go to school any more than I have to. But sitting in the back row and making fun of the drama kids might not suck.
Right? That's totally what I was thinking.
Alright. See you in chem.
Yeah.
This poor kid
sure.
loves theater, and he's like, yeah, I was definitely just gonna go to make fun of it. He's like in it.
Gotta track down Steph to pick up my DVD. I've still got time before class.
Get DVD from Steph. Okay, that's cool. I like that your objective is just written on your hand.
Maybe this play won't suck. Maybe.
Sorry, Elliot, we've had a sapphic awakening.
How could I possibly make it through a day in this place without a little chemical assistance?
Meh. Well, at least not for now.
See Warren or Brooke for the Sci-Fi Movie Club. I really want to get to know you, so don't try anything with me, punk. I see all. Yeah, it's like, bro. Oh, here's fake David. Skip. Howdy.
Skip Matthews, Blackwell's finest. He's not so bad for a mall cop.
Hey, Skip. Stopped any gang wars lately?
Not today. I did ask Justin Williams' mom to move her Mercedes out of handicap parking.
Badass.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
So, you spending a lot of quality time with Justin's mom?
No. But if you see Justin, tell him I can only ignore that cloud of weed smoke for so long.
Tell him yourself, Skip. Not my problem.
I'm trying to do him a favor. I thought you high risks all stuck together.
High risks?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Forget I called you that.
Huh. High risks. Guess you can learn useful things in school.
Damn.
So, I went to the mill last night. Caught Firewalk live.
You went to the mill? Wait, you saw Firewalk?
It was cool.
Whoa, pretty wicked. I didn't know you were into music like that.
We have handicap parking, just no ramps. Yeah. So does Skip get fired or something? 'Cause David ends up taking his job, I think.
What? Like good music?
Preach it, sister.
His eyes are so
I'm in
green.
a band, actually.
No shit. Really?
We're called Pisshead. It's not a big deal or anything. I mean, I'm trying to get our demo out there, but it's hard.
His
head, huh?
Would you maybe want
His
to hear
head.
it? Our demo, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
His voice is really familiar, Crab. But I can't place it.
Chemical problem gone wrong. Electrical deep fried storm. Say we got nothing. Although we got something.
It was better than I was expecting, to be honest.
So, what did you think?
Meh.
That was really good, man. If Pisshead came on the radio, I'd turn that shit up.
Oh, right on. Awesome, Chloe, thanks.
Chloe had a Pisshead disc or sticker in the first game. Yeah, I remember Pisshead. Clearly he gets fired. He's not doing his due diligence by stalking the students' Facebook pages. Or taking pictures of them.
Miss Grant, the least lame teacher at Blackwell. Wish she could get over the whole push me to succeed thing, though. Morning, Miss Grant.
What do you think of this hypothesis? That you'll be in your seat by the time chemistry class begins today?
I wouldn't miss it for all the manganese in the world, Miss Grant.
Your sincerity's overwhelming. With all the change that's happening at Blackwell of late, I suppose I can appreciate your consistent wit, Chloe.
What kind of change do you mean?
Well, the Prescotts have made an extremely generous donation to the school, which is good, but instead of going to support more science and mathematics, it's all being dedicated to the arts.
You don't think more money should be spent in the arts?
It's not that exactly. I recently made the case that STEM programs should receive more support, but apparently our new donors disagree with me. Such is life, I suppose.
Miss Grant actually seems sad. Maybe in another 6 months, a new donor will come along with money for, I don't know, more lasers.
More lasers?
Do we have any lasers?
Sadly, no.
That is sad.
The school sucks. Needs more lasers.
I prefer to wake and bake. But hey, to each their own. But fire's so pretty. No, Chloe. Class is back the other way.
Foreshadowing. Do not walk on the stage. I'm a rebel. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, sit. Let's think about life.
I should probably be getting to class, but I just don't care. Did last night really happen? The internet says it did, but I still can't believe it. Rachel Amber. The drama star, honor student, popular princess of Blackwell swoops in like Batman to save my ass and thrash to Firewalk? Either that was a dream or real life just got a shit ton crazier.
Oh no.
Principal Wells. Hey.
Miss Price, the sign clearly says do not walk on the stage. Such disregard for your fellow students' efforts won't alleviate your record of major infractions.
How many minor infractions and a major one?
This is no joke, Miss Price.
Who's joking? You've seen my math grades.
Perhaps you will find me less amusing if I mention the various allegations I've been hearing about your drug use. You know Blackwell has a zero-tolerance policy. Do
Then
I
make her
have
take
to
a test.
initiate a search of your person in order to establish the veracity of these allegations, Miss Price? That's what I thought. I'll look forward to seeing you in my office after school today. How does that sound?
No.
Wells really has it out for me. I have to convince him it's in his best interest to back off. Actually, sir, I'm gonna go with no.
Ah, so you're going to mouth off to me now, yes? And here I thought your well of witticisms had finally run dry.
Okay, hold on. Some
See,
tolerance?
The thing about tolerance is that you have to build it up little by little. You can't just start off doing bong rips and expect to be cool, you know?
What a great thing to say to the
Seriously,
principal.
I really do.
That's quite enough. I do not need to search you, Miss Price. Your words alone have convinced me of your guilt. You will meet
Wow.
me in my office after school for a formal reprimand.
Great. Just great.
Well. Cool. Hey, Umbreons, thank you for the resub for 93 months. Umbreon's on a 93-month streak. I'm sorry to hear that, Umbreons. I hope you feel better. I'm just causing problems as usual.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Meanwhile, that one kid is on a skateboard in the background with 3 lit joints in his mouth. Yeah. And he comes over here to give her hell for standing on the stage. Well, now she's just gonna... It's... The task is still on her hand. It's still showing. I'm surprised.
Students at Blackwell have this herd instinct to glom up into little groups like sheep. And if you just want to be alone, you get labeled like some dangerous outsider. Just like any other prison. Except now the prison follows you wherever you go, thanks to social media. I can't believe Rachel posted a photo of the two of us together last night. Am I still an outsider if I'm hanging out with Rachel Amber now? And what does it mean that hanging out was so awesome? Does that make me just the same as every other student here?
Always so thirsty for a friend.
Fuck that.
I love that, like, Principal Wells just, like, came up and had beef with her, and then she just goes over here and smokes. Sounds about right.
Flowers always make me think of springtime, which makes me think of summer, which makes me think of getting the fuck away from Blackwell for 3 whole months. I love flowers.
See you in class.
It's nice that Elliot always wants to do stuff with me. I just haven't been in the doing stuff mood lately. I can tell Justin's wearing his eau de gange.
Hey, price check. Gotten in any good trouble lately?
Hey, out of the blue question, what do you think of
Oh, I thought she was going to
Amber?
answer and say I was
She's
hanging out with
amazing.
her.
If you're into chicks that are hot, smart, and hot. I mean, she helped me out a while back. I was failing algebra hard.
I believe you.
Check it. After I bombed my midterm last fall, she tutored me for the rest of the semester. And then I crushed it. C+.
Last night, I scoped out this crazy party at the old mill up north. Kind of a DIY thing.
Wow, no shit. I thought that place was like Math Central. My cousin
Well.
met this hooker there.
Whatever. It was cool, okay? You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand, loser.
Dude, you need to freshen like a mofo.
Are you saying I smell like weed?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Word. Well, good looking out, Price. Wanna hit?
Like, right here? Thanks.
Great, now we'll smell like Axe.
Need my DVD from Steph. I bet she's nerding it up with Mikey somewhere. Ah, Evan. Amazing photographer, but such a bleeding heart. What soapbox is he on today?
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's a record high and completely preventable.
The hot dog man shirt is killing me every time I see it. I kind of want him as an emote. What do you guys think? Hot dog man emote?
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere. Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone. Do you think Rachel Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio? She's so artistic. I bet she would be a dream model. What do you think?
Hot dog man
guess.
twerking?
I gotta run.
Wait, one last thing. Will you sign my petition to have a fire safety assembly at school?
Big balls? What did that say?
Sure. I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Isn't that the guy who
Wow,
died?
thanks.
One of
I
them.
did not see that coming. You being, you know, interested in complicated issues, helping out with the public.
Do you want me to change my mind?
No.
How seriously am I taking this right now?
There you go. Just don't expect this to become a habit.
Hot dog
Blackwell
man and
Academy.
hot dog water from
Home
Mass
of
Effect
tomorrow's
Andromeda?
leaders.
Perfect pairing.
What? Caring about important issues?
Caring in general.
Chloe. Chloe, you're so deep.
Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created something of a business selling pirated DVDs to other students.
You found a twerking hot dog, Splinter? Is she the... Isn't Steph a character in the True Colors DLC? Is that a different
If I had known
Steph?
the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
I used to play with my friend Max. It's been a long time, though.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, Do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah, I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take like 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Same Steph. Also, Steph is one of the main characters in the regular True Colors game and has the 2-hour DLC. Yeah, doesn't she run like a radio station or something? Big McHuge balls. That's what it was. Was a huge fan of preventing wildfires. If it's Chloe's DVD, why would she pay Steph? Steph basically makes illegal copies of DVDs. That's why.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. All right, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the Kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
Introduce your character.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named, Calamastia.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
It says right here that I taught your precious King Tiberius everything he knows about fighting. So, Elamon, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
You gave her that elf barbarian.
I did.
Elamon bows deeply. I've heard of you in the castle. King Tiberius owes you his life. It's an honor to fight alongside you.
Damn straight.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
You behold a field of standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Ah, poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
It's like Baldur's Gate 3. Exactly the same. He would be a nerd-ass wizard.
It says here I can pick locks. Can I do that?
Sure. You spend a long time trying to pick the lock, but don't accomplish anything. The Dragonkin makes an obscene gesture at what you can only assume are his genitals. Shit!
LOL.
Apparently, I have bread. I try to tempt the little bastard out with it.
He sticks out his tongue, finding your offering disgusting.
I offer the wizard.
Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he can't—
I cast communication on the Dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this
No,
is
I
called
hate
a skill
these.
challenge, where you try to use—
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and
Bite
close.
his face off.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear.
He looks like a
What do you say?
knockoff Charmander.
Everybody knows that dragons are pussies. That's why they hide in caves and only come out to breathe fire on sheep and eat cows and shit.
That was a mistake. The Dragonkin growls, snapping at
Do
you
what I
and
did in
showing
Dark
his
Urge,
teeth
bite
and
his
claws.
toe?
Tall one is a fool. Dragons are gods, he says.
Damn.
You're short, I say. But you can always get shorter. Give me the key, or I'll chop off
I
your
really wish
legs
these
and
weren't
beat you to death with
timed.
them.
No, no, please don't do that. Still, I cannot give key. Durgaron will eat me.
I think he's close to breaking.
I twirl my axe around, badass style. Eat this, lizard.
How badass.
Really badass.
17.
That's pretty badass. The Dragonkin cowers before you, looking left and right. He opens his jaws, and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is going to be good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones. Then I'm going to turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me wherever I go. That way, the next time some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Wow.
That was nuts.
I'm going to give you a +10 bonus to charisma. Go ahead and roll. A small pool of urine collects under the elderly Dragonkin as, hands trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go team. Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear.
Well,
What's
they should.
next?
They should probably.
Loot sounds good.
Calm down,
Let's go to
Dirge.
the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant still remains. He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
Go for the knees.
I knee him. Right in the orc balls.
Success. The orc clutches his
Well,
groin.
that's
never
not
to
what I
father children
thought,
again.
but it works.
Your turn again, Chloe.
I do a pommel strike. I strike his pommel hard. What did I say?
A pommel is the end of a sword handle. Pommel strike is where you hit the guy with it.
Yeah, we gotta knock him off
Damn it.
balance.
Okay, I do that.
Except you're not wielding a sword, you're wielding an axe.
This sucks.
She can use the end of the
alright.
axe.
Try using your.
You've delayed too long. The orc swings his warhammer at your head, barely missing. Your move.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
He was hot dog man the whole
Awesome
time?
at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Don't worry, Alamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Calamastia, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
What's next?
Thankfully, that shit can't happen in Baldur's Gate 3. That would suck if you could destroy the loot like that. Chloe would commission so much Karlak art.
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find
Can we set it on
Thurgoron,
fire?
warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got
What an
this.
asshole.
I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit. All of my battle spells are fire-based.
What about
Except
that
for,
acid
you
one you
know,
just used?
Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Calamastia? What'll it
bitch.
be?
You only had one usage of that?
I want to punch that stupid man cow in the dick.
Like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
Chloe, you punch a lot of dicks.
So?
You miss. Durgaron
No.
burst out laughing as you stumble past him.
Asshole.
He gores you in the side with a horn.
What?
8 damage.
Ouch.
What do you do next?
Imagine doing the side quest and then you just leave the game.
What's
I'm like, well, that's
Radical
enough.
Rush?
Goodbye.
It's like a shoulder slam, an angry shoulder slam.
Okay, I do that.
And then dislocate
You
your shoulder.
Scream with wrathful rage, then charge. Durgaron is caught off guard, and he fails to dodge. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him back and doing some damage.
Hell yeah.
Next,
Holy shit. Annihilation Strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
One?
That's
No.
bad, right?
not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg.
Wow.
Legs, plural, severing both feet at the ankles.
I am so sorry.
Durgaron moves toward
Well,
the
he shouldn't have
crippled
used his
Elamon.
acid blast.
Oh, shit.
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
Dance.
I say something really encouraging to Elamon.
Like what?
Yeah? Like what?
Shit. Why is being nice so hard?
They should teach her about raging.
Sometimes you have to get knocked down lower
She's
than
gonna
you've
use
ever
the-
been to.
stand up taller.
The
than you
self-help book her
ever
mom was
were.
reading.
You just cut off my feet.
Oh. Well.
Elamon feels inspired. He summons the strength necessary to crawl away from Durgaron. Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Cut off his arm.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher
Chop his
into
arm
the
off.
air. It hurts like hell. What do?
Swing for his arm.
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the fire bracer thingy.
Oh, brilliant.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
20!
Fuck yes!
You bring your axe down in a wicked chop, severing his arm completely. His bracer of fire immunity clings to the ground.
I cast Gignomi's Fire Strike of Flame.
Ooh, snap!
Lying on the ground, you conjure a flaming spear, which flies from your hands to spear Durgaron in the chest, incinerating him completely from the inside out.
Damn, Elamon.
Durgaron is defeated, but your wounds were too great. I'm afraid Calamastia is dead.
I actually feel sad right now.
Better to have died a
Chloe's
hero
like, oh, I
than
feel
live
an
as a
emotion.
coward.
That was fun.
Check out what I drew.
You wish your D&D sessions were that
Monty's
short.
got serious drawing skills.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah, I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
That would be such a better outlet for Chloe.
DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
What kind of noob only has one type of spell prepared?
Victoria Chase. I'd rather vomit razor blades than talk to her.
Drawn her with Sharpie.
Oh, Carrie Price.
It's Chloe.
Oh, right. I'm just teasing. People have been taking me so seriously since I won the Beacon's Young Artist Award for my photography.
You don't say.
Oh my god.
Between that and the Vortex Club, it's hard to keep people from putting me up on a pedestal or whatever. But you know all about that. What, with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
Wow, the Young Artist Award.
Oh, it's not a big deal or anything. Like, 100 people submitted work, and my photography won.
Congrats, I guess.
So the Beacon's putting me up on the front page of the lifestyle section. Who cares?
The same type of person that only uses fire type moves on their Charizard. You're not wrong.
You hang with the Vortex Club?
I mean, I'm technically not a member, but I am being courted.
I'm not sure
The club should be a collection of Blackwell elites, but instead, it's some anti-bullying, hand-holding kumbaya shit. Not when I'm a senior.
So she changes the Vortex Club? I guess that's the implication, that she makes it horrible. Victoria, since you're up on that pedestal, can you see who fucking asked you? Hey, Antics. For real, instead of being a degenerate, go hang out and play D&D. Chloe would be good at it, too.
Wait, what about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
I'm surprised she's not jealous.
It was a pretty normal night for us. A little music, a little dancing. We murdered a guy.
Splinter Ho tipped $25. Thanks for the game, nerds.
Seriously,
Was
though.
Chloe transported
I
here from the
didn't realize you and
80s?
Rachel were such
Katana 1
BFFs.
lol, katana 1 lol, katana
You're
1
really
lol.
So, what's she into? You know,
Oh my
what's her
gosh.
thing? Is it drugs? I'm not judging or anything. I figure if she's hanging out with you, she must be into some effed up shit. You know?
Seriously, I don't know why you're talking to me about Rachel.
Oh, everybody loves her. Little Miss Perfect.
So you're jealous of Rachel Amber. That's what's happening right now. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and you're being you.
What a switch up. Splinter, thank you for the $25 tip. Thanks for the game, nerds. Was Chloe transported here from the 80s? Splinter, did you want to put that in cats or dogs? So instead of making her slightly more likable, they made her more evil in this.
I'm sorry, Victoria. I didn't mean to be rude. You know, I finished the assignment. Want some help?
You? Help me?
Of course. That last problem was hard, right? If I'm remembering correctly, the answer was fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, and uranium again. Does that sound right?
Perfect. Hey, thanks, Carrie.
No problem.
Get an F, bitch. I'm gonna be mean to her in this universe too. Oh, I got you. Thanks, Splinter.
The future needs excellence. The future's an asshole. Samantha Myers, school wallflower. She could give you a run for your money, Max.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Samantha. What are you reading?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Sounds
I
like
read
you
that
are.
last year in Mrs. Hoyta's English class.
I didn't think you did homework.
Normally I don't, but the play was actually good.
What did you like about it?
The story is about how relationships only work if people are willing to lie to each other.
I'm not sure if you're joking. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes.
I'm a little bitchy sometimes, so it's cool.
People always say that. But I think you're actually... Sorry, Chloe. No one says anything like that. I don't know what I'm actually talking about.
I bet.
Why don't you befriend this person and just replace Max?
I really didn't mean anything.
Look, you've got options. You could play
If I'm late to
D&D.
class, that's just one more excuse for
You could be
Mom to
friends
sick
with
David
not
on me.
Max.
This makes being high sound like a bad thing. Evan's work is actually pretty good. I'd never tell him that, of course.
Yeah, why compliment someone?
What the hell?
What have you got here? Twitch?
Don't call me that!
True North. A jock so dumb he makes jocks look bad. Guess Nathan Prescott made the shit list.
Oh, wow. This is some really weird crap, Prescott.
Are you gonna try to make me
Start
feel
yours.
bad for
Give it
Nathan?
back. I hate that you're on the team now. You're such a loser.
You're both losers.
Guys, no need to fight. You can both be losers.
The mute speaks? Whoa, whoa! You earn a spot on the squad, Twitch. You don't have your dad try to buy off the coach.
At least my family pays tuition. How much financial aid does your deadbeat dad need again?
Wow. Dick move, Nathan.
My dad lost his job at the shipyard when your dad closed it down. And you want to talk shit to me?
Leave Nathan alone!
You know something, Prescott?
This
I'm
is gonna
do
get
you a favor.
nasty.
You can't be a part of the team and be into this stupid crap at the same time. You're a piece of shit. I am going to kill you.
You guys, stop! Chloe, do something! Don't just stand there watching.
You're standing there watching.
The only way to stop a bully is to be aggressive. I've got to put Drew down.
I mean, what Nathan
Back
said was
off,
fucked
idiot.
up.
What the hell did you just say to me?
I kind of just wanted to, like, them both to stop.
Back off? As in, go away? No one's interested in your crap.
I didn't really want to, like, specifically defend Nathan. I just kind of wanted it to
You're
be like a break
seriously
it up.
Defending Nathan Prescott?
How about picking on someone your own size? Which I hear is pretty small.
You're such a crazy freak. Mind your own business.
What's crazy is that you haven't been held back yet. How is that possible?
You want a piece of this?
You mean your budding bromance with Nathan? You're clearly into him. Just pull his hair already.
Did you just laugh?
I did. Chloe just owned you.
Shut the fuck up, fresh meat.
You shut the fuck up.
Go Samantha.
Oh no, we're rubbing off on her.
Guess you got lucky this time, Prescott. Had two girls show up to save you.
Yeah, I didn't really do that intentionally, though.
Take your pervy picture book.
Oh no.
Are you okay?
You think I need help? From you?
Wait, come back. Beat him up. Come back.
Are you
Beat him up.
Thanks for sticking up for him. People think just because of his family.
Everything okay here?
No problem, Skip.
Skip, you couldn't have stepped in, 5 minutes before. Also, like, what Nathan said to him was fucked up and really classist. I was thinking that too, Crab. Like, after that happened, I was like, is Samantha one of the names of the dark room? I know you're doing your best. Love you. Well, that's nice. Oh, she says, glad we talked. Can you tell David to be better? Yeah, she doesn't, and, like, I think she just felt bad for, people who probably attack Nathan because of the shit that his dad does, but unfortunately, he sucks too, so. Okay, what does she say about Nathan? He's the golden child of the Prescotts, Arcadia Bay's oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful family, as they love reminding everyone. Nathan's dad does something nautical related. I think it has to do with murdering baby seals and turning them into death rays for the military, but I can't remember the details. Whatever the case, there's a lot of people in the town who hate the Prescotts, including all the fishermen he put out of work, and you do not want to mess with fishermen. They smell. Nathan is odd. He's extremely privileged, yet dark and brooding. Even though he's a dick, can't help feeling bad for him sometimes. He's really just a weird little dude trying to figure out his shit. Oops. But he has to pretend to be all this stuff. He's clearly not like an athlete or a cool kid. You can tell it fucks him up inside. Of course, the best cure for feeling bad for Nathan is to actually talk to Nathan. Then you remember what a wonderfully punchable face those Prescott genes gave him. I don't really think we should feel that bad for him. I looked it up. She's not there. Okay. I was wondering, because, like, I still don't really understand, like, how Jefferson got away with that for so long, though, because presumably he only killed... Well, he didn't kill Rachel, technically, although she died as a result of what happened. But he would have killed Chloe and then Max. Like, do all the other ones just not remember? Because that seems like leaving a lot to chance. You know? Because, like, what if one of them did remember your face? Then what? As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is pretty not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douchers sometimes, but I get the sense he's mostly a lone wolf like this chick. Similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there wasn't really much to it. I think I was just bored or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. Okay, so they like hooked up. Don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He's constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure we have that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it seems almost like he's studying me. Can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or just get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm also not sure how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. His freaking face in this picture. Drew North is Mikey's older brother. Oh, he was the kid playing D&D's older brother. The two of them couldn't be more different. Drew is a legit jock, like the type that spends hours a day in the gym and has nicknames for his biceps. I've never been to a Bigfoot's game, but I hear he's actually really good at throwing stuff into other stuff or whatever. Football goes into ass, pretty sure. So is he the one who was in Life is Strange? The one who was like super high at the Vortex party and kept trying to get Max to partake? Was that him? I don't remember their names. Mikey told me Drew's planning to go to college on an athletics scholarship, which is good because their family's even poorer than mine. Their dad was one of the fishermen who lost his job because of the Prescott Corporation. As you might imagine, this put Nathan on Drew's shit list. Not a good list to be on. In the war between a meathead and a shithead, does anyone win? Anyway, I don't think Drew's really a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't know. It's like we exist in two completely different planes of existence that happen to be in the same school. Happy to keep it that way. Oh, he's a senior here? Okay. Well, I guess she did say he's planning to go to school, and he is older than Mikey, so... Yeah, so I guess that's not him then. Oh, right. His name was Hayden. I couldn't remember the jock's name. Can never decide if Steph is the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both. She's definitely the queen of the indoor kids with all their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I guess her dad is a video editor. She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle. And I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she's into girls and she doesn't give a shit what anyone thinks about it. Mikey North is the captain of Steph's fan club, and the two of them can be found huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mikey would be the nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In the real world, if someone messed with Mikey, they'd be in deep shit. Mikey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. The truth is, Mikey is one of the few genuinely nice people in this place. Although every once in a while he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. No idea where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? I assume Max was left more conscious since he planned on killing her. He could make a rumor they left town. Chloe was known for wanting to leave and Max was known for following her around. I didn't even just mean with Max. I meant be more careful. Like, considering how many binders were in there, like, he got lucky that none of those girls remembered him. There were a lot of binders in there. For a drug dealer, Frank Bowers is actually pretty chill. He likes to act like he's a tough guy, and I have no doubt he's done a few messed up things over the years, but to me, he's like a scruffy dog. The tougher he tries to come off, the cuter he seems. She's been buying from him for almost a year. And she almost never has enough money to pay for it. Of course, if I ever did anything to get on Frank's bad side, he might not seem so cuddly anymore. Here he rolls with some dudes who are into way darker shit. Well, for now, I just keep hoping Frank is even worse at remembering who owes him money than he is at being intimidating.
That pick would actually make a sweet tattoo. Maybe if I delay going inside long enough, Blackwell will be overrun by future excellence. And by future excellence, I mean mole people.
Oh, good. You're here.
All right. Hello.
I
guess we're going to drama club.
Chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broke your hest to say
Good.
so.
Admired Miranda. Indeed worth what's dearest in the world. Many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time had listened to... many a time the harmony of their tongues hath I
Hayden,
listened to.
You're killing me. You've had weeks to be off book.
Oh, there's
Sorry,
Hayden.
Mr. Keaton.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your scene partner who's been very accommodating, and to your other fellow actors, and most of all, to yourself.
You are hurting
Mr.
this
Keaton,
man
Sorry to interrupt, but does this look
with your
better?
bad
I had my
Shakespeare.
mom take it in a bit.
I guess that's not Shakespeare if it's Tempest.
Rachel looks awesome. This is getting as surreal as last night.
Looking good, Rach.
Very cool.
Exquisite, Rachel.
What
as
on earth was
always.
that noise
Mr.
that just
Keaton,
left your
I'm
mouth?
still having trouble with... My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. I mean, does she really mean that?
Especially because I just straight out told her I've been banging all the ladies.
Yeah, that is hard.
Oh, no,
We've
it is
talked about
Shakespeare.
that line forever. We need a fresh perspective.
I was thinking of something else.
The question is, are Miranda's feelings of instant passion for Ferdinand just inexperience in dramatic circumstances, or has she actually just met the love of her life? What do you think?
Sometimes, when you meet someone who's going to change your life, you just know it, I guess. Also, you've got parents coming to see the show, right? At $20 a ticket, it's gotta be true love.
Wow. A romantic and a cynic. That actually kind of helps me. Thanks.
A lot of their voices are not the
Thanks,
same
Mr. Keaton.
people, or at least it
See
really
you later,
doesn't
guys.
sound like it, and
no.
it's weird.
I have first period improv with a class full of freshmen now.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay, so why am I here again?
Oh, could you grab my belt
so
for me?
confused.
I think it's in my bag over there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, get the belt. Don't say any stupid shit and don't, like, fall down. Should be doable, right? RA will suck as Prospera. If VC had any talent, maybe she would have gotten the part. Talent? Is that what got Mr. K to cast you, slut? Guess they don't call it Drama Lab for nothing.
Let's add a comment.
What to say, what to say.
Playing the part of the bitter, passed over, talentless hack, VC. Suck a D, VC.
Got her.
To internet or not to internet? I have feelings about this. Most of them are not good feelings.
No more comments?
Why do theater kids take themselves so seriously?
Nathan is in this play? Did his father pay off the teacher? So Dana is in it, which is kind of surprising. I didn't expect her to be into theater, but Juliet's in it. Steph is stage manager. Makes sense. Special thanks to especially the Prescott Foundation.
Hey now. Sharing is caring. I guess the Prescott donation doesn't cover this. If I'd known acting meant getting to play with weapons, I totally would have auditioned for the Tempest.
Shakespeare is my homeboy.
Should be life is drama. Sweet caller, Pepe.
This whole drama scene made you want to rewatch. Thank you. Rewatch Black Swan. Let's see what's in here.
Rachel Amber, drama star and guardian angel. I still can't believe that was her last night. Oh, sometimes you just gotta turn up the heat.
Where are all the pencils? I know it was you, Hayden. Hayden's out here stealing pencils.
I'm gonna guess it's from Logan.
Dana, you are very beautiful. Do you want to go out? I would be into that. Logan. Guess who? Logan. Guess who?
Rachel asked me to get her belt. I guess it's in the other room? Must be 100 costumes in here. Am I the only student who's not in this show? That's the nicest backpack I've seen in my life. Rachel looks so happy here. There's Rachel's belt. Guess I'll go give this to Rachel now. Rachel? Is this your belt?
Yes! Thank you.
Here you go.
Ow! I didn't say attack me with it.
Shit. Sorry.
Chloe's kind of dressed like your Pokemon Sword character. If I could have the Hot Dog Man shirt for my Pokemon Sword character, you know I would.
Price. Rachel Amber?
Last night was amazing.
I'd never seen Firewalk live. Pretty fierce show.
We'll have to do it again. To tell the truth, I went to bed last night wishing it never had to end. But then I thought, why? Why does it have to end?
Maybe it doesn't have to end.
Exactly. How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Fuck yes. I was born to ditch.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Isn't she like a star pupil that has like perfect grades? How often does she ditch? Hot Dog Man for Pokemon Legends ZA, his Mega Evolution is wild. He becomes a full pack of hot dogs.
Sure you don't want to just grab the bus, or...
Nope. If we're gonna go rogue, we're doing it right. Well?
What the hell am I getting into here?
Where does this thing go? North? Maybe we'll end up in Seattle.
His final evolution is a fully loaded Chicago
Hold the
dog.
chair, Price. The view's amazing.
Why weren't you in chem? Everything okay? What happened with Drew? People saying you were awesome. You mean Samantha? Yo, let's talk later. Chloe ditching this man like Max ditched Warren. Alright, let's say about Rachel. How do you describe Rachel Amber? Been trying to find the right words ever since we met. Crazy thing about Rachel is I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight A student, beloved by everyone at school, including students and teachers. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mom support her in. It all sounds like a recipe for awfulness, and yet Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met, and that's not just because when we met, she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show. It's just this feeling she gives off like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck, it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon, like a stamp collection or a love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. I think he doesn't get that their hookup was just a hookup, which is understandable. Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel wants me to pull up a chair.
I'm kind of curious, like,
Maybe
why
one of these
Rachel
crates.
wanted to hang out with Chloe when she didn't really know her before. Like, what made her suddenly like, yeah, let's go hang out and do all this stuff. Because unfortunately, after she came up and helped Chloe with those guys, we didn't really see them hanging out or having any conversations to where they, like, got closer. And presumably, Chloe was really drunk. So I don't know if she remembers.
Guess we're not the first ones to hop on this train. I wonder what the symbols mean.
Whoa, Nathan's dad is a Terminator? That totally checks out.
Widgets are us.
I feel pretty confident there's going to be a dead body in here.
Probably Chloe's the bad girl of the school, I guess, but a lot of people didn't even recognize her in the picture. I think she's kind of a loner.
Just another typical day, skipping school, with Rachel Amber.
There's my chair. Thing's heavier than it looks. Guess I should sit down.
The cynical side of me says it's because Rachel's a manipulator and saw that Chloe was desperate for someone to turn to.
All right, Chloe. You're on a freaking train with Rachel freaking Amber. Play it cool. Is this nervousness? Is that what this feeling is? Wish Max were here so I could ask. Should I make small talk? Is that what people do?
So, it's kind of weird that we're hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
You mean because I don't hang out with anyone and I don't have any friends?
You have friends.
Well, I used to. Friend. Singular. Her name was Max, but she left for greener, more northern pastures.
That sucks.
Hey, so I want to say thanks.
For pulling you out of school?
No, dummy. Thanks for last night.
Ah.
If you hadn't shown up.
Assholes abound in Arcadia Bay.
I owe you. That's for sure.
Is that why you came along?
Are you suggesting I should need a reason to ditch school?
I bet you're wondering what we're doing.
The thought occurred, yeah.
Well, I wanted some company.
That's it?
That's it.
Good to fucking go. Anything beats another second in Blackwell.
You really hate it there, don't you?
You don't? Right. What reason would Rachel Amber have for hating Blackwell Academy? Your high school royalty.
You don't know me. Yet. Let's do something fun.
I think this would make more sense if Rachel Amber had powers. It was like, you don't know me yet, but you will because I saw it, because I can predict the future. Hey, Iron, how are you?
V-card's been punched, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Too far.
That wasn't just flirting, Chloe. That was a lot.
Okay, something fun. I'm all ears.
2 truths and a lie.
What?
I think we should play 2 truths and a lie. It's a game where each person offers up 3 facts about themselves, 2 of which are the truth, and 1 of which is
a lie.
Right. And then the other person has to guess which is which.
Okay.
Sounds fun. You're on.
I'll start. First, I'm ambidextrous. Second, I was born in New York, the land of fashion and Broadway, to which I will one day return when my heinous exile here in Arcadia Bay comes to an end.
New York, huh? I've never been.
Not a world traveler?
Not yet, at least.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? Russia, Greece, Kathmandu?
Kathmandu?
One day, I'm going to climb Everest.
And I thought moving away from Arcadia Bay was ambitious. What's your third thing?
My third thing?
2 truths and a lie. You say 3 things.
Right. I'm a Leo. Meow.
Okay, so ambidextrous, born in New York, and a Leo. Gotcha.
So, which is the lie?
You have a question? What's your question? How many people are ambidextrous? It feels unlikely, but at the same time I could see it.
You seem more like a Cali girl to me.
Damn, Price, not bad.
Ha.
Long Beach, in fact. West Coast is the best coast.
I've only ever lived in Oregon, so nothing to compare it to, I guess.
Then we'll have to change that one day, won't we? Okay, your turn, Price.
First fact. Right. Something about myself. Should I start things off with a lie or with the truth? Or should I cheat? Let's see how good she really is at this game. I love science. Seriously, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is the shit.
Huh.
Sad to say this, since you're a Leo and all, but I'm allergic to cats.
Are you now?
Swear. I used to want to be a pirate when I grow up. I kinda still do.
Arr.
We could have cheated. We could have done 2 lies.
You're hella mysterious, Chloe Price.
Hella? Who says that?
It's a Cali thing. Anyway, I think I have your number. Of course you wanted to be a pirate. Sail the open seas,
Buckle swash.
plunder secret treasure. So, pirate. Obviously true.
Maybe you'd like to be my first mate.
Oh, are you accepting applications?
Considering it.
Well, my other one bailed, so.
Okay. You say you love science, but you are failing chemistry.
You're saying failing chemistry means I hate science?
Or that Blackwell doesn't inspire your best work.
Well, sure.
It's not for everyone. I get that. Anyway, school sucks, but you love science. I'm gonna say true. Which brings me to your alleged cat allergy.
Alleged?
I'm calling lie.
Why is that?
I mean, maybe you're allergic, but I've passed by your locker a few times, and I've seen that old photo of a cat you keep in there.
Why are you looking in my locker?
You've passed by my locker? Stalker much?
Hey, I notice things. I can't help it.
I guess you're no stranger to being noticed, too. It's kind of new for me.
Well, get used to it. So, if my math is correct, you told me 2 truths and 1 lie.
What? You expected me to cheat?
Winners make their own rules, Chloe.
You are crazy good at this game.
A lifetime of studying the human condition.
Girl, you're like 16. Calm down.
Well, I'm impressed.
A lifetime.
I bet it's hard to impress Chloe Price. I'm gonna feel good about that one. When your dad is the district attorney, I guess lying is something you're used to.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I know who to call if I need to get out of a ticket then. Not that I have a right of my own. Car first, embarrassing number of moving violations second.
Hey, thanks for trusting me.
Trusting you?
You played the game, and not everyone would admit to wanting to be a pirate.
But eye patches are so cool.
And rum is delicious. I guess. You opened up a lot, that's all.
It's not a big deal.
Hate to break it to you, but Chloe Price is not exactly renowned throughout Arcadia Bay as a bastion of trust and empathy.
I'm just not really into touchy-feely shit. But I feel like I can trust you.
Yeah?
I got on this train with you, didn't I?
Fair point.
A lifetime, this fucking 100-year-old teen.
Wouldn't mind listening to some music.
Yeah, it's not quite the same without her OG voice actor. I think she's gotten better as the chapter's gone along, or the episode has gone along.
Hey, wanna listen?
So, all we had
I'm glad that we can share now with each person having their own earbuds, so you don't have to actually share the earbuds. You miss sharing earwax? Crab, I have news for you. You can share earwax anytime you want. That's still possible for you.
Cool bracelet. I've had it, I guess, since I was a kid in Long Beach. It reminds me that there's more to experience out there than just Arcadia Bay.
Is that the one Frank
Maybe
gets?
one day I'll go back to Long Beach. Or anywhere but here. Maybe sooner than later.
Me too. Arcadia Bay can suck a bag of dicks.
Sometimes I feel like I've got no reason to stay. Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Check it out! We're here! What? Where is here? Jump and find out! Did you say jump? Jump! Fuck it!
Imagine Rachel just stayed on the train and was like, bye! Gotcha! Punked. Enjoy your walk back to town. Time-wise, looking at a full playthrough of Chapter 1, you've got like maybe an hour left. Okay, thanks, Tim.
Hey, it's actually a pretty nice view.
Glad you approve. And as your reward for making it up here, I have a new game for us to play. Another one? I like games. Deal with it. This is one I learned in theater class. It's all about improvisation.
So far, what I've learned about you is that you're into acting, lying, and playing games.
What's your point?
That you're either full of imagination or full of shit.
Let me know when you figure out which one. This game involves spying on people from afar. Luckily, we got some high-tech surveillance equipment right here. Let's fire it up.
Eco, you're not on the Rachel Amber train?
That blows.
Well, shit. That was my last quarter. You?
Quarterless.
Damn.
Hey, maybe I can MacGyver something up. I've been told I'm pretty handy.
Oh yeah? Let's see what you got.
Rachel really wants to use this viewfinder. I'd love to get it working for her.
All right. No, Rachel becomes a victim later and doesn't deserve that at all, but I'm still not a fan of her. Like, so far, or do you remember from the game? Because I don't. So I'm curious.
This whole day is out of order, but in the best possible way.
Like, so far I don't have an issue with Rachel, but we'll see.
Huh. Looks like I might be able to pry it open with the right tool. Damn, that's an old tree. Wait, does this sign say butt rot?
Rachel does have an energy of desperately latching onto anyone she can use to get her out of Arcadia Bay. Yeah, fair.
The lonely oak looks lonely. Guess even trees have outcasts. Looks like this one might actually be working.
All right, let's take a look
Dwight
around.
Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer ladies at, though? Probably at home, washing laundry and spitting out kids. Fuck you, Dwight. This Blackwall guy
Thank
sure liked
you.
founding stuff that was already there. Founders keepers, I guess.
All right.
Yuck. Cliche much, AW and BW?
Who are AW and BW? Jeff was here. Oh, we've got another sit.
Just a day in the park with Rachel Amber. You know when
just
something
sitting there
kind of
staring at her.
amazing is happening, you don't always stop to think about it right away. And then when you do think about it, you start thinking about it a lot. And the more you think about it, the crazier it seems until pretty soon you're psyching yourself out and then everything turns to shit. Yeah. Let's not do that today.
Just awkwardly staring at her. Okay. Is that a Harry Potter reference? Is it supposed to be Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley? Maybe it's not, but Mr. Jefferson did mention Harry Potter in one of his lectures, so I'm like, is it?
If Max were here, she'd probably take a black and white photograph and call it Innocence Lost, or some shit.
I love just the casual swipes at Max, even though she's not.
I guess nature doesn't quite provide. I wonder if I could use this to get the quarter out.
In honor of Martin Lewis Prescott, Arcadia Bay's greatest son.
Wait, is that the same AW as before? Not afraid of commitment, I see.
Well, now it says AWOL. Okay, and that just says Luna. Bob sucks. Well, suck it, Bob.
I've been saying sorry all morning. I admit it was really dumb to lock the keys in the car. You've been on me for 3 hours.
That's fun.
Whoa, that's badass. Yep, it's official. I'm learning way more ditching school than I ever do in class.
The Raven is to be respected, never trusted. Raven stands for transformation. Its grinning face betrays its trickster spirit. I think on the cover of this game, I think Chloe there might be ravens with Chloe, because I remember on the Max one for Life is Strange, there were butterflies around her. I think there might be ravens around Chloe. So is the raven supposed to be Rachel? I don't trust
There's
her.
got to be something freeing about being able
Thought
to
she
build
was
your
the
home
deer.
wherever you are, from whatever is around you. My hierarchy of needs goes pot, then beer, then wine. Still, wino has a classy ring to it. If you're going
Really?
to argue in public, at least have the decency to make it about something interesting. Hey, spare some change?
Sorry, we might have some leftover food when we're done.
What? No, I'm not. What kind of food?
This place has really gone downhill.
Shh. She's right there.
Okay. Do I have to scare the squirrels? I was gonna leave the squirrels alone.
I don't want to head down there just yet. Wonder if I can get that quarter out of the viewfinder.
Get out of here, woodland creatures. Have some self-respect.
Okay.
This trash can is in pretty high demand.
I didn't know if there was something in there that we could use.
That viewfinder looked pretty weak sauce. I'm not getting in there with just my fingers. Maybe Rachel has something I can use?
Oh. I thought I was supposed to find something.
I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder. Got a knife on you?
A knife?
Yeah. My mom took mine.
No. How about a nail file?
I guess you could stab someone with a nail file. Oh, right. Sure, let's try it.
Where's Victoria? Oh, she's mad because we ruined her homework. Okay. Chloe Price. Fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, uranium. Think I don't know that spells fuck you on the periodic table. So not only did we ruin her homework, but it was also a burn, which is pretty great. Got in trouble for that. You carbon, uranium, nitrogen, tin. You called me a cunson. Tin is SN. Fuck you, bitch. You're so dead. You're... Sorry about Drew. Not your fault. My brother's not always an asshole. Just most of the time. Forget it. Got her ass so many times she did. Chloe knows the entire periodic table. I guess that's why she said she loves science. She could be a little science nerd with Warren. Just think.
I've got a new tool.
I'm assuming that's her best
Neato.
subject.
Damn it. It always looks so easy in the movies. Wonder if I can find something sturdier to use.
Akita, take that back. Sorry, I mentioned Warren. She's smart, but she decided to be an edgy rebel. Yeah. Take that back or get canceled.
Stealing a dedication plate takes persistence.
Heads up, Wells is on the warpath. Oh no. Seriously, just trying to help. How do you know? Yeah, right, you killed me this morning? That's what the GM does, dude. Also, thanks for playing with us. Mikey had a blast. He's cool. He's been down lately, not sure why, but I know playing with you really meant a lot. Oh, see, she should be friends with them. She should play D&D. Make friends with them.
Prescott power, activate. I don't want to boast, so I'll let you do it for me.
Chloe Price, you are truly the Viewfinder Whisperer. I stand in awe of your powers.
Rachel smells like jasmine? Is she smelling me right now too? Really should have showered this morning.
All right, here's the game. You find some people for us to spy on, and then you and I will act out what they're saying and thinking.
That's it? I do that in my head during, like, every class.
Oh my god,
See?
Chloe really is
You're
like
natural.
David.
Let's give it a try.
Hey, what do you say we barbecue some squirrels when we're done here?
God, you just have the best ideas.
I love this this very inconspicuous woman just standing down there.
Think this guy's married to a nutritionist? He's all like, I'm not allowed to eat this stuff at home, so...
I'm so glad I became a lawyer. I love getting paid in fries.
Do you think he represents the Hamburglar?
Wouldn't he be paid in hamburgers then?
Shit, you're right.
I'm not joking. I literally thought that was a bunch of hot dogs. I didn't think they look too big to be fried. I just had a pile of hot dogs.
They totally stole my third grade art project.
Wow, you made that?
Can't you tell?
It does have a certain give zero fucks quality that I recognize.
All right, let's see. Why do we always hold hands like this? Didn't you tell me you were ambidextrous?
No, I didn't. I said I was ambisexual.
Oh, so you can have sex with both of your hands?
Exactly. Wanna see?
Only if you let go of my hand first.
A woman looks like... Oh, wait. This woman? Looks like a love interest in a Final Fantasy game who gets killed in the second act, and people spend decades arguing if she's a better love interest than another girl in the party.
What's going on with these two?
And the Lord saith, Thou shalt make a burnt offering of your firstborn son.
Who are you talking to, Dad?
No one, son. Now, lean into the grill and see if the fire started. Further. Further.
Wow, that was dark. Too dark? Perfect dark.
This is fun. Who's next? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hog the viewfinder. Jackpot! Commence makeout session in 3, 2, 1.
They look like Sims.
Damn, they are really going at it. Oh, honey, I think we used the vibrating bed for too long. I'm totally seeing double. Rachel? Hey, are you alright?
What are we doing?
Excuse me?
Last I checked, you're supposed to be Chloe Price. Yet we've been ditching now for hours, and we haven't even gotten wasted yet. That's got to be against some school ditching rule.
I don't know. I might still be hungover from last night.
Wrong answer. You don't ask a girl out and then not buy her a drink.
You asked me here. You asked me here.
They have a bottle of wine.
I don't think you need wine right now,
Let's
girl.
steal it.
I think you need to discuss your
Okay.
feelings.
Or we could go try to find a liquor store instead.
No. You shouldn't bring alcohol to a public park if you're not willing to share it with everybody, right? And fuck it. I just want to take something that's not mine.
Okay.
All right.
That's
I'm going in.
bit of a
Try to keep up.
switch in vibes.
Can we help you? Oh my god!
Holy shit. Talk about committing to a performance. Better act fast.
They're gonna know that it was us, though, right?
Oh, thank God. Please, this girl is in trouble. Go get help.
I need to get these two to focus on Rachel so I can swipe the wine.
What are you waiting for? Go!
Don't look at me. Look at Baywatch over here. I don't remember how to do CPR. Wah. It's time to nut up or shut up.
Watch out. I'm going to check her pulse.
I don't understand how
on
her
her
just
neck, right?
insulting
I
people
still
gets
think
them
you
to
should go
do
get help. There's a
what
ranger
she
station on the other
wants.
side of the park.
Good point. We'll keep watch while you go.
Look at all the time we've wasted already. This woman needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Stat.
No.
Yep. Definitely needs mouth-to-mouth.
Okay. Okay. You can do this. I can't do it.
Pathetic.
Look, he's clearly useless. This woman needs help from someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Hey, look at me. Do you want to be locked out of the car of life forever? Or are you ready to break in there and seize the keys to your potential?
Oh my god. You're right.
Hey, wow. I'm all better now. You saved my life. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Yeah, good work, everyone. Peace out.
Come on.
That was incredible. You're a hero.
You guys are just
I guess I am.
stupid. What? Come on. That was so bad.
Here, you earned this.
No, thanks. You're the one who really worked for it.
Suit yourself.
You good?
I am excessively sober right now.
Right. Okay. Guess we're leaving now.
Don't chug a bottle of wine. Doesn't even give Chloe any. No, she did. She did offer. I had Chloe decline. She did offer.
Whoa. Hey, check this out. What?
Look familiar?
Great. It's a pile of trash.
Yeah. An awesome pile of trash.
Let's explore. You have fun, Chloe. I'm gonna go sit down.
Rachel's been acting kind of standoffish ever since we left the park. What's her deal?
Chloe, I'd really like some space right now.
Okay.
I did say let her be.
No. I thought we were having a great day together. Why
thought
are you
I said
acting
let
like
her
this
be.
all of a sudden?
I'm not acting like anything. I just want to be left alone right now.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm not the easiest person to be around. I don't exactly have tons of experience with the whole friendship thing.
Not everything revolves around you, Chloe.
I didn't say it did. I'm just saying I understand.
No, you really don't.
Fuck!
Oh, I thought she was gonna hit Chloe with that. Okay, well.
Okay, I still have no idea what's going on with Rachel, but apparently she gets smashy when she's angry. I can work with that.
Okay, well, of course, you know, we don't understand because you're not talking to
Sure.
us.
Hey,
check it out. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer drinking it next to an old toilet. Home run! Can I see? Sure. I asked you to leave me alone. Are you kidding me? I know you're the school princess and all, with the DA daddy and the perfect grades and all the perfect little Victoria chases kissing your perfect ass, but seriously? Fuck you. Great. I'm leaving. See you around, Chloe. You can't leave! Watch me. Rachel, wait! Don't go. Why not? Because I don't want to ruin this the way I ruin everything else in my life. And what is this exactly?
She just clocks Chloe with the bat. For a second, I thought she might.
I mean, fuck. Are you actually going to make me say it? Say what? Exactly. You know, like a friendship. But more. Ah.
It has been one day.
I know. Weird, right? It's just today was the best day I've had since my dad died. And when I almost ruined it just now, the way I ruin everything, it made me realize whatever's going on between us is special.
I think Hot Dog Man shirt really makes this moment.
Come on, say something. Chloe, you know what? Forget it. This was really stupid. I mean, you're Rachel Amber, and I'm Chloe Price. It's not that. It's just hard right now. And I can't talk about it. Why not? Because I can't. I know it isn't fair, but it's how it is. Goodbye, Chloe.
Okay. Alone in the junkyard. What are we gonna smash?
Fuck this place.
Smash! Mannequin! Smash!
You know she's fake. You can't take your eyes off her. Who else do I know who fits that description? Fuck off, Rachel.
I can't handle how Hot Dog Man looks into the camera no matter where he is. He sees all.
I've never understood your hard-on for cameras, Max. You took 1,000,000 pictures of us, and not one of them showed that you were gonna leave when I needed you most. Fuck cameras. If you want to rip a family apart from the inside, it's important to bring the proper tools. Fuck you, David. Dad.
Well,
I just called to tell you that I miss you, my old friend.
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Because you're not real.
I'm not.
What is going on?
good question.
What's past is prologue and shit.
Kiddo, look on the bright side, would ya?
What bright side?
You made a new friend today.
I don't feel drunk.
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say? She nearly took your head off.
What do you care?
Sorry, sweetheart. I guess I'm getting into your personal business.
I guess I did that?
Sometimes people need you, though.
You hitchhiking?
Even when they don't admit it.
How did I forget these weird dream sequences?
Rachel.
Rachel's eyes were terrifying there, yeah. Is a lot of stuff you forgot that are pretty memorable? I mean, I didn't remember most of this chapter. I also think I missed the D&D thing my first playthrough. I don't think I did it because I feel like chat said something to me about it, and I was like, "What do you mean D&D?" Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I somehow missed it.
You came. I'm glad.
Are you?
Hey. I couldn't let the day end with whatever this afternoon was.
Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to talk about this.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
That was my dad.
Oh. All right.
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh.
The worst part is, I'm not surprised. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was. So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
I'm so sorry, Rachel.
I still don't really think that warranted
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I.
the treatment of Chloe.
I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his fucking face again.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because half the time I thought of him, I wanted to scream. And the other half, I forgot.
Forgot that anything had changed. It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years. It's from Mount Hood. My dad took me hiking there when I was 10, and it started raining, and I fell and broke my arm 3 miles from the car. I remember screaming like I was gonna die, but my dad, he carried me down the mountain.
I think my dad would have left me there.
I still remember the smell of his coat, and how calm he was, and the sound of his voice, and
They're teens. Teens can't really handle emotions. I mean, that was still a pretty big reaction to Chloe, who had no context and no idea what was going on.
he was just so strong, you know? I felt safe.
You trusted him.
Completely.
Here.
Chloe, I owe you an apology.
Don't worry about it.
No, I mean it. whatever's going on between us, it's intense and new and awesome. And you had the courage to tell me that you feel it too. And I treated you like shit.
Thank you.
Courage? I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation.
I just want you to know I'm lucky that you were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill? You didn't give a shit. I saw you sneak through the side door.
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? 2 against 1. But you wouldn't take any shit from them.
I'd be dead if you hadn't thrown that bottle.
You inspired me. What about Drew? When he was picking on Nathan? You got right in his face and called him out.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
See? You're the real thing, Chloe. I don't know anyone like you. Plus, you came along with me, no questions asked.
Well, I don't really need a good reason to ditch school.
I guess tomorrow there'll be hell to pay.
My mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
And my dad will definitely punish me with...
Fuck your dad.
Fuck him.
What I wouldn't give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags...
I'm serious. Let's do it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
Okay.
Also, the hot dog man shirt is sweet as hell.
Can I borrow your lighter?
This is a good idea. After all the
Thank you.
forest fire alert.
Come on.
It's pretty bad when even Chloe's like, uh-oh. Well? Oh, look, honey. Everything's on fire. She don't give a fuck. Okay, so we caused a problem. R.I.P. All right, let's see our choices. You ran. You were kind to Joyce. You defended Nathan. Which, like, I told Rachel you're more than friends. Read that as you were killed by Joyce. Well, that would be a twist. You didn't take the money. What money? There was money? Where was that? I don't think we saw that. Didn't purchase from Frank. Read Joyce's self-help book. We did. And then we quoted it later. Put the photo of William on the dresser. Didn't slip money into Joyce's purse. Oh, so you can steal it and then give it to Joyce, I guess. I think she'd notice that. She'd probably be like, oh, David. You told Elliot you would go to the play with him. Told Skip you liked his demo. You told him his demo was just okay. 1%. Finished the tabletop game. Sabotaged Victoria's homework. That was worth it. Told Rachel you believe in love. Shared earbuds with Rachel and probably got an infection. Jumped out of the train. Okay. So I do remember that. Like, I remembered that ending and Rachel's like weird like sonic scream. So yeah, I'm with you, Crab. Like, she has this weird like scream power, but it doesn't really get mentioned because it seems like a superpower, right? But it doesn't get mentioned. So I guess it was just teen rage. So yeah, I get that you're upset, girl. Because your dad's cheating and everything. Setting the forest on fire is probably not the way to handle that. So, I'm sure that'll be fine. Also, we missed so many graffiti spots, but I tried. Also, it feels like Chloe has some sort of seer ability. Kind of, yeah. And yet... I'm curious for the other episodes. I don't know how I feel right now. So far. I thought I would like Rachel more. But it's really hard to tell if she actually likes Chloe or if she's just using Chloe. And she can be kind of mean. So, I don't know yet.